Hey everybody, what's happening? Scott Lennox here from Hooked on OC. Day 4 of the White Marlin Open. It took 4 days for a boat to be waiting at the scales. And you know what that means? That means it's usually going to be busy. Might be the day of the Marlin. You're going to want to stay tuned after this Salt Life piece and check it out because it's going to be real busy. God, stop it. All right.
It's 4 o'clock Eastern Time. The scales are open. The Marlina has been waiting here since about 3 o'clock. As many of you know, if they catch a fish they think might qualify, they give up several hours of fishing time and bring it in as not to lose weight.
I got a lot of grief for revealing the secret to the White Marlin tournament.
Yeah, but you're in front row again. Where's your boy? He's over there.
He would prefer to be second row, but center stage.
Is he ousted?
He got a demerit yesterday, so we had to knock him back a row. But he'll be back strong tomorrow for the finale of the tournament.
To kick off Thursday, we often call it moving day. Right?
That was a very flat day. It was beautiful out. Couldn't ask for a better weather to fish today.
What time did you guys get here?
We got in here about 3:30.
You knew it was closed, didn't you?
Yeah, we knew it was closed.
Pretty fat fish, man.
It's a shame, but you know, it's fishing, right?
Hey, you made it to the scales.
Yes, sir.
I think it's got big white ones.
It's a White Marlin.
Let's send me about 30 white ones. All right, yeah. Where at? Lower jaw.
125.
Okay, stop.
Oh! Any Hooked fans out there, we got one here.
Getting around that pylon was a bitch.
You did that
later?
Later, yeah. I'll save it for later.
Just getting it done. That thing, finally we hooked him on 130. I had to pick it up and drop back to him, you know.
Alright, we good?
Well, the fish came up really close to the boat, and Paul Spencer dropped back the bait. It looked like it was going to hit the bait a few different times. Ultimately, like the third or fourth time, it ended up hitting the bait. I jumped in the chair. It danced and danced and danced, and it was wonderful. And it was a good fight. It was a short fight. Daniel Spencer, the captain, backed down on the fish as hard as he could. We need to get that fish in the boat.
How long did it take you to bring him in?
35 minutes.
35 minutes, that's outstanding.
Yep, they'll be called. We'll see what they make weight. I know. What, right?
Swinging around with
Got it! Yeah, baby!
Oh, geez, all right. Yeah, it was a normal blue marlin. It took us about 2 hours, you know. Came up on a mullet, and we tried to keep the TLDs off it, and we were successful. We got her on an 80, so it was a good fish.
You got it on the right tackle, I hear.
Yeah, had a couple anxious moments, but, you know, that's normal, right? So we got her in. A little bit of a cluster at the end, but, you know, she came in.
Hey, what's it like to you to fish in the White Marlin Open? What's it mean to you?
Oh, this is like a lifetime. You know, we fished this 3 times, and this is the first time we came to the scales with a white, with a blue. We came to the scales with a white the other day, but she came up short of weight. So we've been trying to do this for years.
Bush Langenfooter with the Maryland Food Bank, and this is our 6th year in this event. And I can tell you, honestly, I've never seen a night like this. This is 2 blues already, 3 whites. This is going to be an amazing evening for us. I think it's going to be the first year that we had here, and we had over 4,000 pounds the first year, and I think we're going to outdo it this year. It's looking good here, and thanks to anglers, the Motzko family, the crew here, and the Reel In Restaurant. I thank everybody. This is going to make a huge difference in the state of Maryland.
Hey, wait a minute, I want to get my phone in there too.
This may do some damage.
Well, it was a beautiful day out there, and we wound up had a fish show to a teaser, and then he faded, and then we made a couple circles, and then this guy showed up, and then he just wouldn't bite, so we dropped the bait back there and sunk it back, and thank God he picked it up. Came tight. That was that. Fought him for about maybe half an hour or something like that, but we thought he was a pretty decent sized fish, so we were really careful about fighting him, but it worked out, thank God. It's a great fishing event, but the cool thing about it is it gets a bunch of boats together from a lot of different places on the East Coast and really all over the world, and puts a bunch of friends together. And we've had so many people calling us and texting us on the way in and congratulating us, and we would do the same for everybody else. It's just a great event to pull everybody together. It's really fun.
And the 3-time 78-pound white worth $1.1 million. We initiated 2 dog staff yesterday. We have someone that didn't want to get in the water but knows how to dance and do this here. Where's Jeff? Yeah, come on, Jeff.
White Marlin Open is a fantastic tournament. It's we have some of the top fishermen from all over the world come and fish this. It brings a lot of tourists into the town. And just the excitement and the electricity as you walk down the docks and you see the fishermen getting ready and double checking everything just to make sure it's right. It's an incredible feeling, and I'm so happy to be here.
267 boat days left.
Garrett?
The weather is cooperating, they're coming up where the fish are, so we should have a big day tomorrow.
You heard the man in the background, Andy Moscow, just called it. The scales are closed on day 4. Busy day, dude. Look at you, you're all blooded up. Nice work, man. Big blue marlin today. Big blue marlin. First place blue marlin, 738 pounds caught on a Spencer yacht. That's an awesome thing. Hooked on OC sponsor, right? Thanks a bunch, guys. Tomorrow, another busy day. 267 going out. Go wash your clothes. It's going to be a game changer. It always happens on the last day of the White Marlin Open. Bring it on. And the 41st annual is going to be no different. Be here, and if you can't, check us out on Facebook. It's Hooked on OC and White Marlin Open or whitemarlinopen.com. Right, fellas?
Right.
That's right. See you tomorrow.
Right.
Hooked on OC. Hooked on OC.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. Tighten it up. Rope it up.